I really will try to set up a beer shop.
Yeah.
There's
so much to it.
I already wandered around here and said, well, what would be the name of that beer shop store?
Beer Saturday.social.
Might be a cool idea, yeah. We will work on this and we will give it a try. So why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Exactly.
Yeah. And we have a community with already 2,000 people on it. So it might be interesting how to use it. There might be some interesting topics if this be on that or this side of Amazon. So we have to sort it out in some way.
I'm not sure if Amazon has a beer, but
yeah, they have. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. We used it. We used it even. Yeah. We
books.
We had a event in Berlin, and I wanted to bring some Belgian beer. So I was thinking, wow, 5 boxes of beer in a car, but I go with a train. It's not handy. So after many thinking about having a local shop called and deliver it to the hotel, and the hotel people will look a little bit different if there are 5 boxes of beer coming into my room, saying, well, Detlef, what is going on?
These crazy Germans.
We ended up with ordering it with Amazon, which is more cheap as getting it from a local shop.
Imagine how much money you could have earned. 5 to 7% commission off of that.
Lovely.
Passive income, baby.
And get it delivered to my room. The best part of it was you didn't hear that there's beer in a package because they put some paper around the bottle, so no ring, ring, ring. It was silent delivery. Yeah.
No questions asked, no eyebrows raised.
Yep. So that worked fine, and it gives us the idea to do maybe a little bit more about this.
Yeah. Exactly.
But I'm here as well to talk about the Beer Saturday. Do you have some questions? No.
I want to hear the whole spiel.
The whole spiel?
It's been all elevator pitches all day. Now's your time. Here it is.
Actually, it's the longest running challenge here on the Hive blockchain. We do it since 25 weeks in a row. And this is something where everybody could join because we have the topic of the third most drunken liquid on earth, which is beer. And many people like it if it's a light beer or a dark beer or a strong beer or whatever. And we even have recipes where people do a cake or a bread with beer instead of adding water. So it's not about the alcohol at all. It's way more about the taste.
Yeah. You know, the best Russian shashlik is made being marinated with onion and beer.
Yeah, for sure.
Boom.
Yeah, it stays there for a while, get a little bit taste of the beer.
It tenderizes.
Yeah, and not the alcohol at all. It's just about the taste. And
Hungry again.
lunch is soon, so we will be there. And back to this challenge, I'd like to give you a little bit overview in a warm Mexican bar where we're hanging out here, is that we have people to make 3 pictures of whatever happened around that beer. Maybe, or at least at one picture, there might be a bottle or a glass or whatever they had. Describe either the beer or a situation where they've been, but bit more than hanging out with my friends, having 20 beers. This is not the content we are looking for. So ending up with this idea, started it back in 2017 sometimes. We reached around 2,100 members in a beer community on Hive.
Wild.
It is wild, and we had so many different stories, and the best is people get upvotes, they get paid, and they even win something for their post. So the idea behind this is that they post something, they made a nice story from the pub or from the street or wherever, and then they might win some crypto, which enables them again to get some more beer for the next week.
And it's a whole cycle. We're all about sustainability on Hive, so...
So this is quite a lot of fun, and accidentally a worldwide community where people are talking about this, and this brings us Hivians together on many different parts of the world. I made meetups in Bali for people while I was traveling there, and we had a few beers on a beach and a long talk about what we could do with Hive.
Well, and Beer Saturday was yesterday as well, right?
Oh,
A
it
very
was
special
wild.
Beer Saturday. So I've seen some posts. What did you guys
Yeah, we went to the penthouse, and there were accidentally a fridge full of beer, local beer from.
happens.
It happens.
When I got there, it was empty. I had the last beer out of that fridge. How many was in it?
I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
They appeared
Enough for some
suddenly.
content, I
Yeah.
hope.
And now we are even pictured from other people who are hanging around here. Lovely.
Yes.
And yes, the Beer Saturday gathering is a tradition on Hive. We started way back in Lisbon. And we had a pub crawl in Lisbon. We had a pub crawl in Krakow, where we went to a very nice place. And back in Bangkok, we visited that place close to the river, where they had a brewery or some very nice beers on tap. So this is all again bringing people together, talking to each other.
I actually have a question for you.
Do.
Can people create their own challenges, like a red wine challenge or a bakery challenge? I don't know, just anything.
Or a beauty challenge?
Sure.
Yeah.
Beauty with beer?
It might work from the inside.
That's very subjective, isn't it?
Yeah, if you take a beer to the inside of you, the outside of you will look good. This is not financial advice, but it is health advice.
Yeah, for sure. Everybody could create his own challenge about whatever he liked to do. It's, and this is what I could say after a few years, a lot of marketing activity. So you have to find some people. You just have to start, and then you have to find a way how to put a price in a challenge, talk to other people to get some sponsoring. Maybe getting a few token here. We have Leo token in the sponsoring. We have some other beer token. We have other things. So this is
And it
quite
builds a
open.
community, yeah.
And it builds automatically a community around it.
Yeah. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Go ahead and create your own challenges.
And if you need any advice, any help, or some of the tools we use, connect with Detlef on whatever channel you see me, and sooner or later I will reply and come back with some ideas. If I don't reply, comment on one of my posts, and then I will reply for sure, because I'm not all time on Discord and other tools.
Yeah.
Managing expectations. I like that.
Yeah,
If
but
I don't reply, try again.
isn't it
And
fair?
again, and again.
I hate waiting. Yeah, it's way better. So commenting on one of the posts might be the best way, instead of waiting on a comment somewhere on another channel. Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
Totally agree. Okay.
Anything else we like to discuss?
That's your guys' show now.
Our show. Okay.
Our show. Ooh.
You are just watching. That's nice. As you are with me, you saw this morning we started the HiveElevator.
Yes, the elevator pitches.
And what would be better is to have you here beneath me and give you a chance
One elevator pitch.
I didn't have time to prepare for this.
and give you a little pitch. Why should people join Hive? And please, before you do
Hive in
this,
general, right?
Hive in general, please,
Okay.
before you do it, try to focus on a specific style of persona. Maybe beauty people, or maybe people from Vancouver, or people from wherever.
Vancouver.
Vancouver? It's Vancouver?
It's not. It's definitely with a V. Vancouver.
Vancouver. Vancouver people on Hive.
You know, I'm going to address it to people who enjoy using mainstream media, like people who just enjoy being on TikTok and Instagram, because let's be honest, a lot of like the main audience is there right now, right? So what we've seen within the last few years is that, you know, centralization has a real effect on people to be able to post freely, and not only just post themselves, but to listen to people that they feel like they can connect to. And censorship has affected a lot of people. But in addition to this, we have people that post on Instagram, TikTok almost all the time, every day, expecting that they can, you know, break it as an influencer and have that be their, you know, main source of income or whatever. And granted, that does happen, but to a very, very little percentage of people. But what does that tell you? It tells you that TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all of these platforms are earning off of your usership. They're earning off of your content, your likes, your comments, all that has value. You've been trained to think that it doesn't, that you're just doing it for free to connect with your friends and just to be modern, right? No, this has value. Hive, because it's completely decentralized, there is no Mark Zuckerberg or Elon Musk at the top there. So all of that value is distributed to the user. You don't have to have millions and millions of followers and users to be able to earn on Hive. You know, but I see people with less than 500, followers making excellent passive income essentially off of their posts. I guess not technically passive because they had to post, but you're already doing that. It's part of your everyday life, and I think that that has so much value. And then there's a lot of technical stuff behind the scenes, and there's so much more that you can build, like social shops and whatnot. You can have YouTube on 3Speak and things like that, but get it out of your head that your attention, your viewership of content is worthless. It has value. Bring that value back to yourself and to like-minded people where you're not going to be censored, where your stuff isn't going to be taken away, where the people that you enjoy are not going to disappear. That to me is the key. I think it's what we need. And guys, you will never be able to fight the big guys at the top. No. You can only check out of the system.
That's a little bit longer pitch, but a perfect one. But
if I practice it, it could be a little shorter.
I will come back later. Anyway, this is to the point with what we have on Hive. Use it, test it, take your content you might even put on TikTok or wherever, put it there and see a different result, because you will at least have something, starting slowly, something in your own pocket. And you spend all the time making the videos, buying your equipment, all the light, all the sound, all this. So this will help you to really have something for yourself.
And people are really nice on Hive. Not everyone, but people are really nice, and like they all know that you're here for the same reason as they are. So actually, to connect, I find it easier. It doesn't feel as cold as it does on like Facebook and stuff like that. So
yeah, we are there.
Yeah,
we are there. And if you engage with us, we probably leave you a like, a upvote or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.